filling in the gap between episodes 4, A New Hope, and 5, The Empire Strikes Back. We are here discussing Marvel Comics' Han Solo, issue number 1. Perfectly in character, we find Han Solo in a bar. Perfectly out of character, we find him turning down work. Paid work. Not necessarily legal, but that has not stopped him before. Since his involvement with the rebels on the Death Star, Han has become cautious, and people are noticing. Just as Han is turning down another offer, which has too much risk involved, he notices a woman whom he saw on the last planet he visited. He realizes that he is being followed and makes a run for it out of the cantina. He doesn't make it far as he is stopped by the woman's partner at Blaster Point. The two claim all they want to do is talk, so Han gives up the struggle and goes with them, for now, not knowing what is to come. When they arrive at the meeting place, Han is surprised to see Chewbacca, who is playing Dejarik with an astromech droid. The situation has gotten even weirder for Han, as it seems Chewbacca was asked to meet them here. It is then that the astromech plays Han a message from Princess Leia. Leia informs Han that she needs his help, and that these two rebels, Adame and Silentia, will be able to provide all the details. Han's interest perks up when he hears there is a reward, until he finds out that they want to borrow his ship. Without him as the pilot. Han, furious at the notion, leaves with Chewbacca to talk this over with Leia personally. He heads out to meet Leia at the rebel fleet. Leia brings Han straight to General Kraken, as they are the only two people who know about this plan. They have a series of informants hidden in the ranks of the Empire, but after a recent discovery, many have been found out and killed. They need someone to enter the Dragon Void Run, a famous starship race, and pick up the last 3 informants they have in the Empire. Han is to pick one up at a time at the 3 mandatory refueling locations along the race route. Leia believes that they have a mole within the rebellion, so that is why this mission is kept secret, and that is why the Falcon is needed. It is not a rebel ship, so it's less likely to be identified. Han finally agrees to accept the mission himself and prepares to head out. As he leaves, he turns to Leia. He needs a good reason to leave, as he is not supposed to appear as if he's on a mission for the rebellion. Han leans in close to her, and she punches him right in the jaw. I'm not quite sure if this is what he expected to happen, but it provided him with the cover he needed to leave the rebel fleet. Han and Chewbacca make their way to the Dragon Void Run. Han can't manage to keep his mouth shut, as he and Chewie are talking amongst themselves in the middle of a crowd of racers. This causes Han to get into quite a heated discussion with some of the other pilots, which just goes to highlight the difference between him and the professional racers in the group. Han doesn't let any of it bother him as he prepares to start the race. He and Chewie get the Falcon all prepped and ready to enter hyperspace. Gleefully, Han starts the race, proclaiming to Chewbacca how easy it's going to be. That is, until they exit hyperspace into a disaster. Ships that are registered as part of the race are being destroyed. Direct power to forward deflectors, Han proclaims. This issue is our first real look at starship racing in the Star Wars universe, a subject that has appeared in several sources recently. This is certainly shaping the landscape of the Star Wars canon and is becoming a key part of the lore of the Star Wars universe. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to keep up with all the insight and analysis found here at Star Wars: The Canon Explained. You can also follow us on Twitter or visit us on Facebook. Till next time, may the Force be with you.